Well, here we are again. Yeah, this shit show. You know, I've been saying for many years that I'm going to live to be 137. I'm very assured that technology will catch up to my vision. However, I might be part machine, and, well, by then, long ago by then, we shall have merged with AI. Or, I mean, is it AI that created us, or did we create AI? That is the question, because this world is full of biological robots. What I mean is cameras, 24/7 recording every organism on the face of this earth. That's why nothing is hidden. Nothing will be hidden. Everything shall be revealed. And on that day, when our lives flash before our eyes, whether it's when we cross over, or it's when the mothership comes, or God forbid, Yeshua, Jesus, arrives in the clouds with a conquering army, I don't know. Maybe we'll just transform. Maybe the good people on the earth will kind of just like disappear interdimensionally, gravitate to some other better thing. However, I would like to do, I stumble with my words, but I would like to believe in a new heaven and a new earth. I don't believe heaven's been created yet. And certainly I don't believe in a hell. The intelligent, loving, eternal essence, God, if you will, of my understanding, wouldn't do such a thing. No, because 800 billion parallel universes, huh? And we exist in every single one of them. Yeah, because if I were God, or the God of my understanding, I wouldn't want to lose a single one of us. I mean, we're all gems in the crown of that deity, that eternal essence, the intelligent energy behind all that's animated and alive in the universe. You can't put that in a box, okay? If you put that in a box of your understanding and you got it all figured out, that's not God. That's you. So, have an open mind, please, today. Have an open mind. Okay? Each one teach one, huh? Teamwork make the dream work, We can't do this alone. Even if you could be a one-man or one-woman show, you don't deserve to. You don't deserve all the credit nor all the blame. And like in the famous words of Galileo Galilei, I stand on the shoulders of giants. That's why I can do what I do. And that's the only way any of us can do anything great. It's never too late to do something great. I know that. 59 years old, and I feel like I'm 24, maybe a mature 24. That's questionable, but what a mature 24 should be, maybe, I don't know. I do consider myself somewhat of a miracle coming from where I come from. I should have been something far worse than I am today. And I just want to encourage you all that, it's never too late to change, man. It's hard work. A bad habit is really the hardest thing to change. But the good news is we can have a new heart anytime we ask. Whatever you want to call it. I call it the universe, the eternal essence. Sometimes Jehovah God, sometimes Jesus, sometimes the shit show. But it'll give you a new heart. It'll give me a new heart if you truly ask. But you have to confess to yourself. Get honest with yourself about what your shit show really is. And sometimes it might help to tell another person too, and because, human connection is important. See, it only cares about two things. It's very simple. Very simple. People. And if people care about people. So, I'm trying to learn how to care about people more. Expect less of others, more of myself. You know what I mean? It's a hard show. Sometimes it's a shit show. Sometimes it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. I thank you. And I appreciate everyone out there who's trying to do a little better today than they did yesterday. You know, it's really all we can do, okay? Good day. Good day.